I see accomplished, intelligent women over 60 making the same 5 summer fashion mistakes that instantly age them by 10 years. And honestly, it breaks my heart because these women have so much wisdom and beauty to share with the world, yet they're feeling invisible in their own clothes. I've worked with thousands of women who've transformed not just their summer wardrobe, but their entire sense of self. Today, I'm sharing the 5 most common summer fashion mistakes I see repeatedly, and more importantly, exactly how to fix them. Stay with me because mistake number 5 will absolutely surprise you. It's something 87% of women think makes them look younger, but it's actually doing the complete opposite. And the best part? Every single fix I'm sharing today takes less than 5 minutes to implement. If you're ready to feel confident, elegant, and authentically beautiful this summer, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're building a community of EverWise women who refuse to become invisible as they age. Now, let's dive into these game-changing insights. The first mistake I see everywhere, and I mean everywhere, is what I call the Shapeless Summer Trap. Just yesterday, I was at the grocery store and I watched 3 different women, all clearly over 60, all wearing variations of the same outfit that was doing them absolutely no favors. Here's what's happening. The moment temperatures rise, women start reaching for the loosest, most comfortable pieces they can find. Oversized t-shirts, baggy shorts, shapeless sundresses, flowing kaftans, anything that promises comfort in the heat. And while I absolutely understand the desire for comfort, here's the psychological truth most women don't realize. When we hide our bodies completely, we're unconsciously telling ourselves and the world that we have something to hide. This creates a negative feedback loop where we feel less confident, which makes us want to hide more, which makes us feel even less confident. From a psychological standpoint, this happens because many women over 60 have internalized the message that their changing bodies are somehow wrong or unacceptable. So they overcorrect by hiding everything. But here's what research in body image psychology shows us. When we dress in a way that completely obscures our natural shape, we actually feel more disconnected from our bodies, not more comfortable. The solution isn't to squeeze into tight clothes. That's not comfortable or flattering either. The magic is in what I call gentle definition. You want to choose pieces that suggest your waistline without gripping it, that skim your body rather than hiding it entirely. For example, instead of that oversized t-shirt, try a soft cotton top that has a slight A-line shape but still hints at your waist. Instead of completely shapeless shorts, choose ones with a comfortable waistband that sits at your natural waist. The goal is to honor your body's shape while staying cool and comfortable. I had a client, Margaret, who came to me feeling completely invisible at 58. She'd been wearing nothing but oversized tunics and elastic waistpants for 3 years. Within 2 weeks of making these simple adjustments, she told me she felt like herself again. She said, "I didn't realize I was hiding from my own life." Here are 3 immediate changes you can make. First, look for tops with what I call strategic draping, pieces that have some shape built in but aren't restrictive. Wrap-style tops are perfect for this, as are tops with empire waists or gentle A-line silhouettes. Second, embrace the power of a lightweight cardigan or kimono jacket. These pieces add structure and sophistication while giving you coverage where you want it. They create a vertical line that's incredibly flattering and can instantly elevate any casual summer outfit. Third, pay attention to proportion. If you're wearing a flowing top, pair it with more fitted bottoms. If you choose loose bottoms, balance them with a more structured top. It's about creating visual interest and honoring your body's natural lines. Now I'm curious, how many of you have been caught in the shapeless summer trap? Don't worry, there's no judgment here. We've all done it. Drop a comment and let me know which piece in your wardrobe you're now realizing might be hiding your beautiful shape instead of flattering it. And speaking of hiding things that shouldn't be hidden, mistake number 2 is all about color, and it might be the most important one we discuss today. This brings us to mistake number 2, and this one is so common that I see it in about 80% of the women I work with. It's what I call the Fadeaway color palette, and it's literally making brilliant women disappear in plain sight. Here's what's happening. Somewhere along the way, many women over 60 receive the message that they should tone down their colors as they age. They start gravitating toward beiges, pale pastels, washed-out blues, and muted grays, colors that supposedly look age-appropriate and sophisticated. But here's the truth from color psychology. These fadeaway colors actually drain the life from your complexion. They make you look tired, washed out, and older than you are. When you wear colors that don't energize your natural coloring, people's eyes literally skip over you. You become part of the background instead of the beautiful focal point you deserve to be. There's fascinating research in environmental psychology that shows how color affects not just how others perceive us, but how we perceive ourselves. When we wear vibrant, life-affirming colors that complement our skin tone, our brain literally receives positive feedback. We stand taller, speak with more confidence, and feel more energetic. Conversely, when we wear colors that drain us, we unconsciously start to feel drained. It's not just vanity, it's neuroscience. The colors we wear send signals directly to our brain about how we should feel about ourselves. I'll never forget working with Patricia, a 65-year-old retired teacher who came to me wearing head-to-toe beige. She said she felt invisible everywhere she went. When I put her in a beautiful coral top, a color that made her skin absolutely glow, she started crying. She said, "I haven't seen myself in years." That's the power of the right colors. The solution isn't to wear neon colors that don't suit you. It's about finding your personal summer palette. Colors that energize your skin tone and make you look healthy and vibrant. Here's a simple test you can do at home. Hold different colored tops up to your face in natural light, and notice what happens to your complexion. The right colors will make your skin look clearer, your eyes brighter, and any imperfections less noticeable. The wrong colors will make you look tired or sallow. Generally speaking, most women over 60 look fantastic in what I call rich summer colors. Think coral instead of pale pink, emerald instead of sage green, deep purple instead of lavender, warm golden yellow instead of pale lemon. And don't be afraid of white. A crisp bright white can be incredibly flattering and fresh for summer. Just make sure it's a true white, not an off-white or cream that might wash you out. Start with one piece in a color that makes you feel alive. Maybe it's a beautiful turquoise scarf, a coral blouse, or a deep purple dress. Notice how you feel when you wear it. Notice how people respond to you. I guarantee you'll start getting compliments, and more importantly, you'll start feeling more like yourself. Color is just the beginning though, because even if you get your colors right, mistake number 3 can completely undermine all your efforts. And this one is about something most women don't even realize they're doing wrong. Mistake number 3 is what I call Invisible Accessory Syndrome, and it's costing women over 50 their style impact every single day. This mistake is particularly heartbreaking because accessories are actually your secret weapon for looking polished and intentional, regardless of your budget or body changes. Here's what I see constantly. Women who are wearing perfectly nice clothes but absolutely no accessories, or accessories that are so small and insignificant that they add nothing to the overall look. Tiny stud earrings, delicate chains that disappear under clothing, reading glasses on a string, and maybe a watch, and that's it. Or even worse, they're wearing accessories that are actively aging them, like those tiny precious pieces they wore in their 30s that now look completely out of proportion with their mature features and presence. Here's the psychological truth. As we age, our features naturally become more defined and pronounced. What looked proportional at 30 can look diminutive at 60. We need accessories that match our evolved presence and confidence. From a psychological standpoint, accessories are how we communicate our personality and attention to detail without saying a word. They're the exclamation points in our style sentence. When we skip them or choose ones that are too small, we're essentially whispering when we should be speaking clearly. Research in social psychology shows that people make judgments about our competence, creativity, and confidence within seconds of seeing us. Accessories are one of the fastest ways to communicate that you're intentional about your appearance, and that you value yourself enough to put thought into how you present to the world. The key is choosing accessories that are proportional to your current self, not your 30-year-old self. This doesn't mean everything has to be enormous, but it does mean being thoughtful about scale and impact. For earrings, if you have short hair or wear your hair pulled back often, you have wonderful opportunities for statement pieces. If you have longer hair, you might want earrings that peek through or complement your hair color. For necklaces, this is where you can really have fun. A beautiful scarf, a statement necklace, or even layering a few complementary pieces can completely transform a simple outfit. And let's talk about sunglasses. They're not just functional, they're one of your most important summer accessories. Choose frames that complement your face shape and make you feel fabulous. They should be substantial enough to look intentional, not like an afterthought. Here's your accessory game plan. Start with one statement piece per outfit. Maybe it's bold earrings with a simple necklace or a simple earring with a statement necklace. The key is intention and proportion. And remember, accessories don't have to be expensive to be effective. Some of my most successful style transformations have involved pieces from department stores or even thrift shops. It's about choosing pieces that reflect your personality and complement your features. Accessories can make or break an outfit, but mistake number 4 is about something even more fundamental, and it's something that becomes increasingly important as we navigate the changes that come with age. Mistake number 4 is what I call the fabric betrayal, and this one is particularly important because it's about how the materials we choose can either support us or work against us as our bodies and skin change over time. Here's what's happening. Many women over 60 are choosing fabrics based on comfort alone, without considering how those fabrics interact with their changing skin and body shape. They're reaching for synthetic materials that don't breathe, clingy fabrics that show every imperfection, or conversely, fabrics that are so stiff they create bulk where none existed before. The most common fabric betrayals I see are polyester blends that trap heat and create an unflattering shine, clingy jersey that reveals every undergarment line, and heavy cotton that adds bulk instead of draping beautifully. But here's what most women don't realize. The right fabrics can actually camouflage figure challenges, regulate body temperature, and make you look more expensive and polished, regardless of what you actually spent. From a physiological standpoint, our skin becomes more sensitive as we age, and many women experience changes in body temperature regulation. Synthetic fabrics that trap heat can make you uncomfortable and actually cause skin irritation. Meanwhile, our body shape may be changing, which means we need fabrics that drape well and move with us rather than against us. There's also the psychological component. When we wear fabrics that feel good against our skin and move beautifully, we naturally carry ourselves with more confidence. When we're tugging at clingy material or feeling overheated in synthetic fabrics, it shows in our posture and our comfort level. The solution is becoming a fabric detective. You want to look for natural fibers or high-quality blends that breathe, drape well, and feel good against your skin. For summer, some of your best friends are going to be cotton, linen, bamboo, and silk blends. Cotton is classic and breathable, but look for good quality cotton that has some weight to it, not thin see-through material. Linen is fantastic for hot weather and gets better with wear, plus it has a relaxed sophistication that's perfect for summer. Bamboo fabric is relatively new but wonderful. It's incredibly soft, naturally antibacterial, and great for temperature regulation. And don't overlook quality knits. Modal, for example, drapes beautifully and feels luxurious against the skin. The key is looking for fabrics that have good drape. They should fall nicely when you hold them up, not stick straight out or cling to everything. Here's your fabric checklist. Before you buy anything, touch it. How does it feel? Does it have good drape? Read the label, aim for natural fibers or high-quality blends, and think about care requirements. If something requires dry cleaning and you know you won't do it, it's not the right choice for you. But now we're ready for mistake number 5, and I warned you this one would surprise you. It's the mistake that I see successful, accomplished women making every single day, and it has nothing to do with clothes. Mistake number 5 is the most important one we'll discuss today, and it's what I call the confidence camouflage. This isn't about what you're wearing, it's about how you're wearing it. And here's the surprise, 87% of the women I work with are making this mistake while thinking they're doing something that makes them look younger. The mistake is this, apologizing for your age through your clothing choices. This shows up as trying to dress like your daughter or granddaughter, choosing styles that are clearly meant for much younger women, or constantly second-guessing your choices because you're worried about being age-appropriate. Here's the psychological truth that might shock you. When you try to dress younger than you are, you actually draw attention to your age in the worst possible way. You look like you're uncomfortable with who you are right now. And there's nothing less attractive than someone who seems uncomfortable in their own skin. From a confidence psychology standpoint, authentic style comes from embracing who you are at this moment in your life, not trying to recreate who you were 20 years ago. When you dress in a way that honors your current self, your wisdom, your experience, your evolved taste, you project confidence and authenticity that is genuinely magnetic. The most stylish women over 50 that I know aren't trying to look 30. They're trying to look like the best version of themselves at their current age. The solution is what I call confident authenticity. Choose pieces that make you feel like yourself, maybe a more sophisticated, polished version of yourself, but still unmistakably you. When you get dressed, ask yourself, does this feel like me? Not does this make me look younger? Let's quickly recap these 5 game-changing insights. First, embrace gentle definition instead of shapeless hiding. Second, choose colors that energize you, not fadeaway palettes. Third, use accessories that match your evolved presence. Fourth, select fabrics that support and flatter your changing body. And fifth, dress for who you are now with confidence and authenticity. If this video has opened your eyes to new possibilities for your summer style, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me which mistake resonated most with you, or share your biggest summer style challenge. And if you're ready to dive deeper into building a wardrobe that makes you feel confident and beautiful at any age, make sure you're subscribed to EverWise Older Women, and hit that notification bell. Next week, I'm sharing the 7 summer pieces every woman over 60 should have in her closet, and some of them might surprise you. Remember, getting older is a privilege denied to many. Let's celebrate it with style, confidence, and the wisdom that comes with every year we're blessed to experience. I'll see you in the next video.